Well, Vicki, Louisville is at the mercy of a federal judge when it comes to this consent decree between LMPD and the Department of Justice. And it's that uncertainty that has some members of the community pushing Mayor Craig Greenberg to take matters into his own hands to reform the department with actions and not just words. Louisville's consent decree being in limbo took center stage in the Shawnee neighborhood during Friday's discussion at the Bishop's table. It's been nearly a month since the contentious hearing where a federal judge heavily questioned the need for court oversight to reform LMPD's practices that the Department of Justice found to be unconstitutional. And with no movement so far towards the agreement being implemented, some community members have doubt. Even Louisville's Inspector General, who was hired as LMPD's overseer.
I have been one of the most optimistic people that this was going to happen. I no longer have that optimism.
Mayor Craig Greenberg, when asked about the future of the consent decree earlier this week, reinforced the city's commitment to improve Louisville police.
I just want to be very clear that regardless of what happens in these court proceedings, that the city of Louisville will continue to implement the reforms and improvements that are set forth in the consent decree. There should be no confusion about that. There should be no question about that.
But questions do remain about oversight, transparency, and accountability for LMPD without this mandate. And because many are still demanding a watchful eye on the department, they're pushing for a local consent decree.
It may not happen at the court level, but it best happen at the Louisville Metro government level. So I said it here.
The Louisville Urban League also wrote an open letter to the mayor on Friday with a blueprint of their expectations of this local reform agreement. Similar to the DOJ's consent decree, it demands the hiring of an independent monitor. They also want a diverse community oversight board to ensure full implementation of this consent decree and regular public updates on the agreement process from the city.
I'll be honest, it's uncertain. So that's why we need the support of the community to stand, and we can actually do something about it.
Now, the next important date related to the federal consent decree is February 18th. It's the deadline for all of the parties involved to submit written responses to the judge's request for additional material he'll consider in his decision. In studio, I'm Alexis Matthews, WLKY News.
Thank you.